Ni venye tu sasa hata wanajifanya wataki kunijua. Wacha niwapatie update ya ball kidogo. Tusker FC in the Premier League ya Kenya sai, Tusker versus Murang'a Seal. Tusker have just scored their second goal. Murang'a Seal 0. Tusker wameamua. In the other game that is currently taking place, second half, Sofapaka versus Kariobangi Sharks is 0-0. Earlier games, Kakamega Homeboys beat Mathare United 1-0. Posta Rangers and Bidco United settled for a 0-0 draw. Saa hii Southampton na Man City wanapiga 0-0, 10 minutes played. Fulham Everton 0-0, Wolves Brighton 0-0, Ipswich Brentford 0-0. And then usiku ni Bournemouth vs Aston Villa. The big one is tomorrow. Wale mnajua kesho game gani iko? Kesho ni game nyingine kubwa. Ni kubwa. Okay. Chati ni kubwa. Watu wa Arsenal hiyo si game kubwa. Kama mmetoka Champions League msituongelesha ati ni game kubwa. But of course, welcome to the show. I have niko na wangwana kutoka Cheza Women Football Club. Ama ukipenda Cheza, wataniambia exactly wanaitanga Cheza Sports ama wanajitanga Coach Olimba, mnajitanga Cheza Sports?
Sasa tunaitwa Cheza Sports Academy. Na tume franchise tukaunda Cheza She Unit ya wanawake, inaitwa Cheza She Unit. Oh,
so inaitwa Cheza She. Unajua sasa kidogo watu tumetoka hapo Kisumu inakuanga
Cheza She Unit. Atuiti Cheza Queens.
Bro, hapo uwezi nitelezesha ulimi hivyo. Cheza She Unit. Usijaribu hivyo kama unatoka United Kisumu. Unaweza jiuma vibaya sana. Karibu sana. Of course, I've introduced Coach Collins Olimba, who is a coach, of course, at Cheza Sports. And also coach Cheza She Unit. I'm generally at Cheza Sports. Generally at Cheza Sports.
I'm generally the founder and the program leader at Cheza Sports.
Yeye ndio alipata training kule Germany. Ulipiga shughuli Germany?
Yeah, I was privileged to be at Leipzig University.
Sasa umepata license. Nasikia unafanya license. Which level? A, B, C, D, 1, 2?
Locally I have a CAF B.
Good.
And equivalence ya UEFA B ni uko yenye nilifanya ni just a patch up ya UEFA B, because it's not necessarily haikuwa a standalone coaching course. It was also a sports science kwa sababu inafanya kwa university.
Yeah, correct. Karibu sana and well done, of course, and wish you the best in that. Najua uko na also una possibilities zingine. We also have the lovely Georgina Tipaya. Karibu sana, a player at Cheza She Unit. Karibu sana Georgina.
Asante.
It's good to have you. We also have Rachel James. Also a player at Cheza She Unit. Today sitaki kusharab leo and I'm very focused. Sitaki kuanguka kama Arsenal. Karibuni sana, of course, to TV47 and also to Sports Extravaganza. Wacha tuingie tu kwa coach. Coach, niambie, mulianza, Cheza Sports began in 2013. So at least you're celebrating 12 years this year. Ama mshafanya hiyo anniversary bado?
Tulifanya anniversary in March.
Yeah, I know that, of course. Tell us about Cheza Women Football Club. Tell us, what is it, this Cheza She Unit? Which age bracket is it? How can someone really be part of it and all that? Because now that you are an academy.
Yeah, as a Cheza Sports Academy, we are both a girls and boys program.
Yes.
And for the longest time, we have had kind of an around program, unapata vijana wanakuja wasichana.
Yes.
Na we got a situation where tumekuwa na wasichana and it was intriguing. Msichana kaa wetu mmoja mwenye amegrow through this program.
Yes.
Alikuwa na train kwa vijana. And hata ilifika mahali alifaa a transition. Yeye alitaka sema naweza cheza boys league. Anaitwa Emi Lasu.
Yes, yes.
She's the women captain of national team South Sudan women captain. She grew here, played among the boys for the longest time. But ikafika nikamwambia Emi, men's league ni men's. Sasa the rules don't allow. So she even had to go to Makolandas, ndio aka transition hivyo, akaenda currently anacheza pro Lithuania. So in that situation tukiangalia, she made, of course yeye alikuwa tu ndani ya boys wakubwa hadi.
Yes.
Then kuna wadogo walikuwa wana grow up. So when they continued to grow, ikafika wanafika 16 years wasichana, you can't really have an independent them in one program. You need an independent program. And that made us think through and commissioned the Cheza She Unit, which is a program, not necessarily because there are many girls, but also to intentionally give girls a program. Kwa sababu with the girls game, it needs intention. You need to be deliberate about it kwa sababu it's an area of much need of support because not many parents have given girls room to play, and the society too has not been giving girls the
opportunity,
personalized attention. So hiyo ndio tukaamua to run a Cheza unit, which as an independent program for them to play the league and continue building them deliberately.
All right. Wacha niulize Georgina. Georgina, when did you join Cheza? Why did you join Cheza Sports? And what are your future plans, aspirations with Cheza? Because unajua ukijoin kitu fulani, of course there's something you're after.
Okay.
Unajua dema anaona mademu si wengi kwa sports. Sorry, endelea.
I joined Cheza Sports in 2023.
Yes.
Not so long ago, but that is something, sometimes I wish I joined earlier, but I didn't know for the longest time. Immediately after high school, I stopped playing all through campus. I didn't play. Then almost my final year, it is when I joined Cheza Sport, and it has helped me grow as a player. I have so many coaches that wanna guide in all that I do. My aspiration as from now, I don't want to go pro, like to be like a professional player. What I can do right now is mentor the girls behind me, younger than me, the ones around me, to love the game, to play and involve themselves. Good. Of course, I know that football has so many branches that you can actually do, not necessarily play football. I'll come back to you, Georgina, tuambie uliwe ni mtu wa Arsenal, Man U, ama wewe ni wa Chelsea. Of course, and locally, which team you support as well. Okay.
Rachel, karibu. It's good to see you. Tuambie also your journey in football, and of course, unafanya nini Cheza? Watu wanaona sema, oh, sasa wanakuanga Cheza, unafanya nini huko? And how has it helped you all along? And what do you look forward to, of course, in Cheza's time and after Cheza?
Okay. Nilijoin Cheza Sport 2022 September.
Yes.
Nikijoin campus. So it's been good. Football ni poa.
Yes. Inakusaidia aje? Unajua sasa watu wanataka kujua inakusaidia aje. I know as an academy inakuanga na vitu mingi sana besides football, tunafunza vitu mingi.
Ukiwa huko lazima ukue discipline. Discipline wise naweza sema Cheza Sport iko juu. Mentorship yao iko poa, huwezi potea ukiwa Cheza Sport tukikuangalia. Personally for me imenisaidia sana. Coach Kolo yeye amenisaidia ku grow in football. Nimekuwa na experience mingi, wamenipeleka timu tofauti, wameni-encourage na hiyo communication, bonding, hivyo. Nimekuwa TUK, walinipeleka TUK, kachezea TUK. Sasa wako wamepanda NSL, hata kama juzi tulichapwa na Ulinzi. Tunakuja bado. Nikaenda kuchezea South City, it was a good experience. Sasa tuko Strathmore University. We are creating a good team. Na watu wanajua ball, wasichana wanajua ball huko nje.
I'm happy to hear that. No, I'm very happy, of course. That's very encouraging for the ladies who are out there. Wanashanganga wafanye nini na wanapenda ball. And I'm glad. Na mtatuambia pia positions zile mnapenda kucheza positions. Mnacheza nini huko? Unajua watu wanashanga. Anacheza gani, ni coach ama ni keeper ama anacheza kama Maguire. But wacha nianze na coach. Coach, niliona of course pia you have different age brackets that you focus on for both boys and girls, and you also offer scholarships. Venye nimesikia Rachel amesema pia. How is that so far? And that of course is targeted to the disadvantaged. How is that? How do you do that? And which areas do you pick? Disadvantaged from where? Nairobi, Kisumu, where? From where?
Mpira ni kama shule, and it's important you even start early. Definitely, even in all sports. Some sports actually are even more incriminating. Ukianza later than 5 years, you'll never get pro, some of them. But football being a team sport, you can, sometimes people walk away with that mistake of not starting early. And the coaching curriculum also changes with ages. Unapata tseme under 7, we call it I and my ball. Huyo ni mtoto anataka tu mpira peke yake. Then unapata the next stage under 9 huko ni I and my partner. I and my partner huyo ni sasa ni mtoto anacheza na rafiki yake, then I and my team ina grow hivyo under 13, then unapata my group, my team, so it changes. So with the pillars of football, which is not necessarily the technical only, there's also the mental side. Mtoto with the different age groups, you train them differently. A teenager, mtu anaingia adolescent, unapata there's a lot of rebellious nature. You need to have approaches to teach. So that is the reason you have to teach with the different kind of age groups. And besides that, as we try and to build in terms of growing in classes, we definitely have to have partners.
Yeah.
And I know many Kenyans have always had this worry, that's why they don't embrace football that much. Partners in schools, particularly secondary schools, and I'm very glad about Kenyan secondary schools, particularly with women. Unlike boys we compete for spaces in secondary, but secondary mimi wasichana, as long as even uko Cheza, Form 1 ni kama utapata tu shule na utalipa fees. Because there are a lot of schools, kina Butere, kina nani, Brenda Girls, they wherever, they want a girl to join the school as an opportunity. And of course, kuna hizo, na universities are also coming up. Of course, Must is also having that program. Strath is creating their girls program, of course, now. And I'm seeing a lot of my girls. So for me, hata mimi to retain girls is difficult because there are opportunities and they want to get to them, and I'm fine. Sisika Academy, we are just a production line. Yeah.
Of course, and you'll share about that production line a bit later. Of course, the success stories that you've encountered. And I know you also feed into the national teams or into the local clubs, and also perhaps also in the other Division 1 and 2. Utatuambia hivyo. Georgina, acha nikuje kwako. As Cheza Sports, tournaments ambazo umecheza, ama leagues ambazo umeparticipate in, ama competitions ambazo umeparticipate in and out of the country, some of the highlight ones that you've enjoyed, that you are very successful. Someone wants to know, hey, okay, anachezangu kwa anafanyanga nini, ameenda wapi?
As Cheza Sports, last year tulifika zonals, Sakaja Cup, but tukatolewa. The previous year, we also participated in Chipukizi Cup in Arusha. And another one, we play in the County League, Nairobi West. Yes.
Unachezanga position gani, and why do you play that position? And yeah, na nani alikuambia ucheze hiyo position, wewe ama coach?
I play mid, number 8.
Wewe ndio Vitinha, wewe ndio Modric.
Mimi ndio Bruno.
Wewe ndio Bruno. Unajua timu yake sasa. Yes.
So like it depends pia, like venye hiyo siku coach ataniweka. Mimi niko tayari kutumika.
Nakuja kuona game yenyu very soon. Nione hiyo Vitinha na Bruno vinapigwa. Rachel, yourself, which position do you play at Cheza Sports, and why do you play that position? It's very important. Why? And of course, tuambie kama ni coach alikupatia, and then tell us some of the very notable competitions or tournaments that you participated in that you enjoyed. Your highlight ilikuwa aje? Mtu alikutega ama ulikanyaga msee ama ulipeleka msee? Zile tu vitu mzuri tu.
Okay. Nikiwa Cheza Sports.
Yes.
Tumecheza county.
Correct.
Lakini tukatolewa. Milan ilitufanyia ile kitu. Tumekuwa na ma-friendlies mingi.
Yes.
Nimeenda Chipukizi, TZ last year but one. Okay, nachezanga number 11, lakini ukikuja kwa timu najua lazima coach atafanya changes.
Yes.
Nikapelekwa mid, jua transition, switching the balls. Kidogo kupelekwa tuk, nikarudishwa tena. Ukienda Strath unarudishwa. Sasa mimi tuseme nacheza as a football, unafaa kuwa unajua kucheza position tofauti yenye inakuanga advantage. Juu kama juzi nimecheza defense yenye sijaicheza na nilicheza poa. I'm proud of myself. Sasa siwezi sema niko na position specific, lakini niko sawa.
Hata Maguire anaendanga ku strike.
But I love playing number 11.
Number 11. Very well, very well. And of course, later on, Rachel and Georgina will share about some of the benefits that you have gathered from Cheza Sports so far zimewasaidiaje? Mtatuambia that in a bit. But coach, in 2 minutes, of course, some of your success stories from Cheza Sports. Of course, 2013 ni nani hao, mmefeed wapi, nini wamefika wapi? Najua mlikuwa Sakaja Cup, mlikuwa na most valuable player or something like that, or something like that, yeah, all those things. Share those success stories, of course, of the players that you fed into the leagues.
Okay, yeah, there are a lot of...
I'm sure that there you might not maybe mention all of them.
Yeah, of course, there are quite a number with the 12 years. It means there are a lot of on and off successes. Let me speak to some of those that are not football. We have med coaches, of course, and even my opportunity to get the scholarship to study coaching is just because I do things related with community work and coaching. And it's a privilege because it's an eye-opener, inanifundisha mbili tatu pale kwa coaching and even just generally training science and other things.
Yes.
So I consider that some of the benefits of working in this setup. We have produced people in the spaces of even media. I know people are excited about when Murang'a Seal came to the league, they used to see a lot of activity with the online media strategist. The guy, Samuel Ogor, behind it's someone I transitioned him from a player, nikampea camera, nikamfundisha photography, nikamfundisha media through just our working setup. So we've done that. We've also made coaches, apart from myself. There are coaches that like, we have Coach Brian Aswani currently. He's currently in Northern Ireland. Okay. He's taking his UFSC license. He's studying coaching. And he started here as a player. Then I, of course, transitioned his retirement and coaching. He is the assistant coach and kind of a analyst at Tabora United in the Tanzanian Premier League. And he's touted being the behind beating Yanga. At least that's one of his highlights of his career. FC Leopards have benefited to have their analyst, who's Josh, and he's someone I've been nurtured through this setup.
Yes.
So those are some of the, I'd say, of the field. Of course, the partnerships, the scholarships that some of our players have got, but around here, you've had Murang'a is playing Tusker, yes. Balecho is playing at Tusker. And Balecho nazasema mimi nikani mtoto wangu, nilimtoa Mombasa, nilianza naye kama mpira Mombasa, akanifuata at teenage, nikamlea as a player hapa. I'm happy that he features for Tusker and had 2 call-ups to the national team. I hope he can get more. Last year we also had Jerome, our under-17 player, feature versus Uganda in the under-17 national team. Shani, the girl, who was also called up to the under-17 national team.
Yes.
Luckily, I could make the cut yenye ilienda the World Cup, whatever, but she's one of the products of our work. Among many other things zenye tunaweza endelea tu kufanya sababu shule inakuwaga na champions tu. Ndio watu zingine directly.
Yeah. Very true. Baadaye utakuja kutuambia, of course, where you are found, where you are located, and how someone who's viewing can, of course, get in touch with Cheza. But wacha tulize Georgina, benefits. How has Cheza Sports grown you, assisted you, or whatever, assisted you to achieve your goals and all those things? How has it done that?
Okay, the first thing that Cheza has done for me as a player, I have grown, I have gotten the skills, nime improved. Like when I look back, like my style of play, the IQ that I need, the techniques, yes. At least I'm at a better place than I was before. And also I have been able to meet so many people, so networking. Right now, like I know so many people through football, and it is because Cheza has given me that platform. When I go for friendlies, I meet so many people. And another thing, Cheza has enabled me to participate in community works, for example, cleaning up the markets, the roads, pads drive. Like for example, we had one earlier this year. I'm one person who believes that someday tutaweza kureach, tuta-end period poverty. Yeah. So it is one big challenge, especially from where our team is located. We have so many girls in need. So I believe Cheza Sport has enabled me to be of help to so many people and mentor younger girls not to feel bad about their periods, to embrace them. And another thing, I am better mental-wise, because when you play, when you go to the field, you just feel good. You forget all about your problems. So there's so many things Cheza Sports has done to me.
Well done, Georgina. Rachel, yourself, some of the benefits so far.
For me, discipline-wise, iko sawa. Mentorship, our coaches wanatu encourage kulead wengine, hawa wadogo wetu, as in wasipote venye Georgina amesema hapo hivyo. Penye tuko na environment yetu, iko na watu wengi wa slums, of which Cheza Sport haichagui. Ukiwa na talent kuja, tutakusupport. Sawa, wanatu encourage support wengine. Wanakuanga na issue mingi za home, watoto wanapotea sana. Sisi kama si wasichana wakubwa, kocha kwa hapo kutuambia make sure mdogo wako asipotee. And education wise, for me mtu nafanya human resource. Coach Collins hapa amenisaidia sana ku advance. Amekuwa ananipea kazi za kufanya, ananionyesha inafanywa hivi.
Well done. Of course, na tukimalizia coach, unapatikana Cheza Sports unapatikana wapi? Both physically, online, and in 1 minute and a half.
Okay, yeah, tuko na good online presence. Search Cheza Sports utaipata. We have a website www.chezasports.co.ke, lakini hata ukigoogle Cheza Sports utatupata. We are on platforms YouTube, Insta, X. Tunaimba sana online. And we are based Nairobi South. Hapo ni South B at Railway Training Institute. Hapo ndio huwa tunatumia sana hiyo facility. Yeah.
Well done. Georgina, timu gani una support Kenya na in Europe?
Manchester United, Premier League, La Liga, Real Madrid, Serie A, natakia Napoli.
Awashinde ligi.
Kenya, yes. The mighty Gor Mahia.
The mighty Kogalo. Well
yes, and also a Mosquito FC.
Mosquito. Mosquito mko na maambassador wengi huku nje. Well done. Rachel, yourself?
Chelsea.
Oh, finally.
Barcelona. Kenya FC Leopards.
Good.
Kwa wasichana napenda game ya Police. Kina Yasmin.
Nice. Good stuff. Thank you so much, Rachel. Coach, ukimalizia, wewe una support team gani? Ama wewe ni coach supporting team?
Me, I'm a Hammer. I support West Ham United. I'm an FC Leopards fan, of course, by extension, someone who has benefited from a partnership with FC Leopards as the club, even Cheza. So, sizitaja wengine. Because I also support some, by extension, na Murang'a Seal kiasi because working relationships. But I'm more local sana, but
well done. Venye inafaa, of course. Cheza Women FC ama Cheza Sports. Asante sana coach Collins Olimba wa Cheza Sports, as well as Georgina Tipaya, yes. Cheza Sports, and also Rachel James from Cheza Sports. And then tulikuwa na mrembo mwingine anaitwa Joy Ayoti. Joy Ayoti alikuwa ameketi tu hivi Baraka, of course, with us in studio, and the entire team at Cheza Sports. Asanteni sana for the work you do. I know I've seen your product. Najua I hosted some Cheza Sports in my previous station in my life. That's 10 years ago. Nakumbuka Cheza Sports, of course, mlikuwa mnafanya kazi nzuri, and I saw your product. And I can imagine 10 years ago, I know where that particular gentleman is right now, I'm sure. Alipitia mikono ya kina Olimba. Well done. You're doing a good job. Keep on doing it. Sister support na ile uwezo tunaweza. Mimi ni fan wa Chelsea, mimi ni fan wa FC Leopards, mimi ni fan wa Barcelona. This, of course, is Sports Extravaganza. Asante sana Cheza Sports for the wonderful work you're doing. Keep on doing that. Ni football peke yake, Olimba, tukimalizia. Ni football peke ama mko na all kind of sports?
We've tried to introduce basketball. I've worked with some basketball partners, but kidogo kazi ya watu wengi hawana hiyo patience inataka before uunde. Na tena Kenyans are not buying a lot of other sports so unapata hizo products zingine hazijashika, but I still want to introduce tennis, volleyball, not really volleyball, sana mimi si mtu wa hiyo, lakini handball, could do rugby, because you know, even when you're a young person, we encourage you to do more sports, because if you do more sports, you get, in deep science wanaita more coordinative abilities. Unapata football haina jumping power yenye basketball iko nayo, so uta achieve. So we would be encouraged, even to invite some partners who would specialized in those areas.
Okay.
We work on some of the other sporting activities.
Thank you so much, Coach Olimba. Thank you, Georgina. Thank you, Rachel. And thank you, of course, the entire Cheza Sports. This is Sports Extravaganza. My name is Tony Kwalanda. Inonda, are we taking a break? Inonda is my director. Are we taking a break? We are taking a very, very, very short break, but we'll be back with the football gang. Wale wanaongea ukweli na uongo na kila kitu cha football, cha banta, cha gossip. Barnaba yako, Dennis Madeka yuko, Kelong wako. Hapa tunataka kukoroga watu kuhusiana na Champions League, kuhusiana na Rising Stars Under 20, kuhusiana na Local League. Jana mazee hivyo ndo kikombe iliendanga, polisi mazee ilipiga mtu, Tusker sahi na korongota mtu. We'll be talking about all this in a bit. Don't go away.